Welcome back, my traumatized trick-or-treaters. I'm your ghost host with the most, Vincent, and this is Coffin Talk. Tonight's topic, the movies and TV shows that scarred an entire generation of innocent 90s kids. These were the films and TV shows that made us afraid of clowns, TVs, witches, baths, wheelchairs, you name it. If you were a kid in the 80s or 90s and accidentally saw one of these, it changed you.
You mean like how I couldn't use a toilet for 3 months after watching it?
Exactly. Let's rewind the tape and dive into horrifying hits that left permanent psychological popcorn in our brains. Forget ruby slippers. Let's talk about electroshock therapy, headless witches, and creepy rollerblade creatures. Return to Oz was Disney's accidental horror masterpiece.
This summer, Walt Disney Pictures presents a motion picture fantasy adventure beyond your fondest imagination. You'll be transported miraculously back to the enchanted land of Oz, that magical kingdom beloved by young and old for generations.
It's just a yellow brick.
No, Belina, you don't understand. This was the yellow brick road.
You'll share with Dorothy Gale the shock of finding everything mysteriously changed.
What's happened to everybody?
And you'll delight with her discovery of 4 wonderful new friends who band together against a wicked queen and the dreaded Gnome King. This is the Oz you haven't seen before, and this is the Oz you'll want to visit again and again. From Walt Disney Pictures comes a whole new world of entertainment.
Why don't we just fly back to Kansas?
Return to Oz.
Between the wheelers screeching across the screen and Princess Mombi switching heads like wigs, it was a traumatizing tornado of terror.
They really said, let's give Dorothy a mental breakdown and call it a family film.
Angelica Houston turning from elegant villainess to full-on rat-faced demon, childhood shattered.
From the incredible imagination of Jim Henson and director Nicholas Roeg comes a fascinating new fantasy adventure. The Witches. For when a little boy accidentally stumbles into their secret world, he finds they've got a lot more power than he ever imagined.
Grandma, it's me, Luke.
Luke!
They turned me into a mouse.
Oh, my...
Who's the Grand High Witch?
The scene where the witches remove their human disguises still haunts closets, bathroom mirrors to this very day. And let's not forget, they turn a child into a mouse. Casually, of course.
I didn't trust my elementary school librarian for years.
Tim Curry's Pennywise. That's it. That's the trauma.
Stephen King's It, starting tomorrow.
This wasn't just a killer clown. This was a sewer-dwelling, balloon-offering, fear-feeding nightmare machine that forever ruined birthday parties and circuses.
Every drain in my childhood house had a name. They were not to be trusted.
Not strictly a horror film, but that alien abduction scene, utterly devastating. The paralyzing light, the surgical tools, the eye needle, and that horrific membrane pod thing. Sci-fi? Try sci-fear.
That scene felt like it hijacked my REM sleep for the next 5 years.
A kid show, they said. Harmless fun, they said. Tell that to the traumatized masses who still remember the tale of the dead man's float. A rotting pool ghost dragged kids into the water, and that's not even the scariest one. Ghastly grinner, laughing in the dark, dark magic, nightmare fuel in 30-minute doses.
Don't forget that intro. The swing set, the match blowing out, pure doom.
The brave little toaster. Okay, now hear me out. This isn't a horror movie per se, but it has more existential dread than half the films on this list.
A whole lot of little creatures. A few odd contraptions.
But I can't open her, a lamp and a shaver.
Plug into the adventure of the brave little toaster.
Creepy clown dreams, appliances being sent to their death, that junkyard magnet. It's basically Toy Story's emotionally more abusive older sibling. Oh, the Garbage Pail Kids movie.
Meet the Garbage Pail Kids. Starring Nat Nerd, Windy Winston.
Monstrous puppets, zero plot, maximum unsettling energy. This movie didn't just traumatize, it confused, offended, and scarred. If you saw it as a child, you likely repressed it. If you didn't, stay away. It's a curse in VHS form.
Those kids look like they escaped from the thing, and not in a good way.
Ah, the gate. Little suburban kid opens gate to hell in their backyard. Giant stop-motion demons, claymation sacrifices, hands coming out of walls.
Kids
basically
look like
every
they
10-year-old's
escaped from this
irrational
thing,
fear made
and
real.
not in a
This
good
one
way.
slipped onto a lot of sleepover lists and ruined a lot of blankets.
I still check my backyard for glowing holes.
Now, Jodie, that's a topic we'll cover somewhere else. It's not appropriate for this audience. Oh, Watership Down.
It's a beautiful day. All is calm and peaceful in the meadow.
I'll settle with you myself, bigwig.
Come on and try, you crack-brained slave driver.
The most unusual and provocative film you're ever likely to see.
Can you run?
Watch this. See? You run for your lives!
Your enemy, Prince with 1,000.
Look, a cartoon about bunnies, said every betrayed child ever. Bloody rabbit battles, death visions, screaming in agony. This wasn't a movie, it was a psychological landmine wrapped in watercolor.
Animated trauma disguised as family fun. Britain really went for the emotional jugular.
Oh, Large Marge from Pee-wee's Big Adventure. 30 seconds, that's all it took for Large Marge to become a generational trauma.
This. Be sure and tell him Large Marge sent ya.
The stop-motion claymation face, the ghostly scream, the suddenness, kids who weren't even watching a horror movie still got jump-scared.
She said, tell him Marge sent you, and my soul left my body.
And there you have it, the top horror-ish experience that ruined snack time, sleepovers, and sanities for every 90s kid. If you survived these, congratulations, you're one of us now.
And if we missed your traumatic memory, drop it in the comments.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and share with your therapy group. Until next time, my frightened friends, keep your VHS tapes close and your trauma closer.